Right, a couple of things to talk about today. First one being how I'm feeling, and to be honest, it's still up and down. It really is. I'm still having moments of I don't know whether it's anxiety, ill health, or just ill health in general. But I definitely suffer with anxiety, and if you know anything about anxiety, it manifests itself in physical symptoms. So last night, for instance, I was going to bed and I just started to feel dizzy. And then through the night, I started to feel dizzy. And then this morning, I felt dizzy, you know? But I'm putting it all down to anxiety and the fact that I'm now 2 weeks in on this CPAP machine. Actually, let's talk about that quickly. So I'm a fortnight in on the CPAP machine. Ever since being on that, I definitely get pressure in my chest. And that's not heart related, but it's where it's pumping the air into your mouth, and I think some of it don't go into your lungs, but it goes into your esophagus. So when I wake up in the morning and start moving about, the amount of wind that comes up, you know, the amount of burping that I do is incredible, and apparently that's one of the side effects to it. Also, from what I've been reading this morning, so is lightheadedness, especially once the in the beginning bit of the therapy, you know, so maybe that could be a reason why I've been feeling a bit lightheaded. Who knows? You know, it could be anxiety, it could be that. But anyway, there's a mixture of symptoms going on with anxiety, and when you've got anxiety, it puts you off doing anything. I've been procrastinating about going on the push bike. I've been telling myself I want to go on it and I'm going to do it, but I've been too fucking worried that when I'm on my bike, I'm going to go and pass out or something. So I've stayed away from doing it. But I will do it. I promise. I will get there. And once I'm on there, I will prove it to you. I will film myself for a short amount of time if I can do it without falling off. But that's going to happen. So yeah, there's a lot of anxiety going on at the minute. And when I think about that, the anxiety really kicked in just before the breakup started, and I think I hold a little bit of, I was going to say resentment, but I think going through a breakup when you really need that person with you is just hard. Do you know what I mean? I think if I'd been with her, and I would have had her support and her encouragement, her wise words, because she is a wise woman. She just is, you know. I don't have a bad word to say about her, but she was a wise woman when it comes to health and, well, pretty much everything. So yeah, I am deeply upset that she's not around anymore to offer me any advice, and that is pretty heartbreaking, to be honest, and that's very difficult to deal with. But there's nothing I can do about that. The only person that can help me now is me, you know, and this very small little community that we've got going on YouTube at the minute. The people that have emailed me or left comments and stuff, you know, that helps. That, like I said before, it just shows that there's decent, compassionate people out there that do care about some fucking stranger on the internet, you know. I think that's great. The next thing I wanted to get into was, I'm that close now just to saying, sod it, I am going to do the diet next week. I'm very close to starting it. I think it will be the best thing that I can do is getting my calorie consumption down, and calorie count down, starting to drop off some of the weight. Things will start to become easier. The blood pressure will drop naturally. Stress levels will drop. I'll find it easier to move, easier to get on the bike, and perhaps start building up some self-confidence again. And I really believe that this is the way forward. So yeah, that was going to be the chicken and the broccoli 3 times a day, and then raw popcorn in the evening for some form of snack. Someone did mention about eating fish, and I forgot to mention I did do that as well. Twice a week I had some salmon, which I put in an air fryer, and yeah, I had that twice a week as well, and that was stunning, you know. So I will do that again. I like to keep the fish intake up. At the moment I eat it twice a week as well, so that's not going to change with that. So I think the only other thing that I'm unsure about, I might, if my son offers me a roast dinner, I'm still going to have that. If I go away camping in the van, I will probably incorporate something else into the diet as well, and it won't be bad. It won't be bad food, you know. It won't be fucking beef burgers or something like that, or maybe it will. Maybe every now and then I will. I mean, everyone deserves a treat, don't they? So, but yeah. Anyway, at the weekend, if I'm out and about in the van, instead of eating the chicken, I'll have a steak and a bunch of vegetables, you know. But I won't have potato substances. It'll be a bunch of vegetables. I think that's something that I'm going to incorporate. Like I say, it's still at its early stage. It's Thursday today. I'm going to ponder on it until the end of this week, and then if I'm in that right mindset on Monday, then that's what I'll do. I'll buy a big tray of chicken, and it will begin there. And alongside the dieting, I will do the walking, and I will use MyFitnessPal as a way to log everything, the weight, the progress, everything I eat, you know. It will all be logged in there, because I've still got that, and I found that a very helpful tool to have last time I went on a weight loss thing. So I think it's more than likely going to happen, and like I say, I can't keep living like this. I don't eat that badly, but I do have a tendency, if I'm just feeling low, is just go and grab some crap from the shop, you know. And I know it's not the right thing to do, but I think the further I'm getting on this journey, I think the more I'm starting to realise that I've got to do something. I can't carry on going the way that I am, because it's just going to cause me ballooning up even bigger than I already am, and causing more fucking mental health problems. And I don't want that. I want to be normal. Or as normal as can be. I'll never be completely normal, but there we are. Anyway, that's it. That's my thoughts for today. Thanks for watching me. Give me a like and all that good stuff. If you've got any other advice for me, then get in touch, you know. That's always gratefully received. So I'll speak to you tomorrow.